This season didn't start out great. It did have a slow start and one very atrocious episode. But it seems like it's finally starting to pick up because, it's been good. It's been getting better. It's been getting way, way better than it has been previously. If I flip through here to my score sheet, here we go. We started out with 2 good episodes that were pretty much nothing more than forgettably decent. Then we had a great episode with Game of Secrets, another great one with Mr. Pigeon, and then we had an okay one with Psycho Comedian, a piece of trash with Furious Phil, another okay episode in Soul Crusher, and then a good episode in Queen Banana. But now we've had a great episode in Gabriel Regressed, a classic episode in Mega Leech, an outstanding, phenomenal episode in Guilt Trip, and now another great episode. That's 4 in a row. So, yeah, I'd say that this season's starting to pick up now, and all for the better, because up to this point, before I got to episode 10, I was thinking to myself that this season is not really all that great, especially compared to season 3 and 2, so yeah, I was starting to get a little bummed, but thankfully, it's picking up again, it's getting better, and now we are on our 4th great episode in a row. So, yeah, and this one doesn't have super dark, serious subject matter like the last one did, so this is going to be a much shorter review. So, let's talk about it. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, your number one station for anything and everything animation, including 2 superheroes fighting crime on the other side of the world, as well as TV and movies. I'm your host, Jason Small. Welcome back to Miraculous March 4. Let's talk about Season 4, Episode 12, Crocoduel. And honestly, this episode's plot is pretty straightforward, so I can even summarize it for you. So, we have Luca, who's still feeling hurt because Marinette's been avoiding him after the two mutually broke up. So, Marinette's not there, and Luca's not doing really good. So, then you have Julica still in the band of her and some of her friends, including her girlfriend Rose. And you have all of them playing on the party boat. You know, the one from Captain Hard Rock. That one. And they're all trying to figure out a way for Marinette to talk to Luca again. So, in this episode, we have Alia and the whole class scheming Marinette into coming to this party to talk to Luca. But, of course, she feels guilty for what she did in the very first episode of this season. Again, I do not think they should have taken away that relationship that quick. Literally, the first episode after that finale of Season 3 is them breaking up. Really? It just feels forced to me. But anyway. But Marinette sees right through it because she's also Ladybug and she's way smarter than she appears, even though she is a klutz. So, she ends up seeing through it, but she makes a deal with Julica to try and get Luca away from the party. And this party is a birthday party for both of them since Luca and Julica are twins. Not gonna lie, I actually forgot that one. And even Jagged Stone's there. So, yeah, their dad's there, and their mom is there. I think it's their mom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's their mom. So, Julica ends up inviting Jagged to the party when he's there with Luca, and after the mom comes in and starts trying to usher him off the ship. So, this party's going down now, and Marinette is brought onto the ship, but Julica could not bring herself to get Luca off the ship, so naturally Marinette's a little upset, but then she quickly realizes that she asked Julica to do something she couldn't do, and immediately forgives her. Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, we have multiple different emotions going through this boat party, which leads, of course, to Shadow Moth trying to akumatize someone. And he fails 5 times in a row. Not gonna lie, that got a really good laugh out of me. So, after he fails 5 times in a row, he finally lands on the feuding parents, Jagged Stone and the other one, I forget her name, I'm sorry. And they end up akumatizing into Guitar Villain and Captain Hard Rock. And both of them are out to get the Miraculous, of course, because they are Shadow Moth's goons. But what's interesting about this one is that we have two akumatized villains fighting each other while also trying to fight Ladybug and Cat Noir. Legit did not see that coming, and I actually think it's actually very clever knowing the characters of Jagged Stone and this other character that turns into Captain Hard Rock. So we have all that going down, and of course it's chaotic and wild, as you'd expect from two akumatized villains clashing with each other. And Ladybug ends up coming up with the idea to bring Juleka along, to get the two of them to listen. So she pulls Juleka aside and gives her the Tiger Miraculous. Yes, not even one episode after her girlfriend Rose got to become a miraculous hero, now we have Juleka getting to be a miraculous hero, the Purple Tigress. We'll talk more about her later, but she's an awesome, neat, miraculous hero. Like, they are getting better with these designs, dude. They are really good at these designs. So, that whole battle thing's going down. And then we have an anime moment. Because this show is inspired by anime, even though it doesn't look like it. With Purple Tigress having this power called Clout. I don't know why they call it that. It's a weird power. Where she can pretty much Goku punch anybody. I mean, Jeremy Zag's a Dragon Ball fan. I should have saw that coming. But I didn't, and it actually left me more than a little surprised. So, yep, she pulls a Goku, punches the ship with her own fist, and this clout sends the thing tail spinning. Then they fall down, and then they get both halves of this record, and they break it. But it's still not akumatized off because they have to put it back together and then break it. It feels a little bit like padding, but it also kind of works. So it's like the words that Hawkmoth said in the beginning, I'm bringing you together to destroy each other. So thus you have to bring them together by putting all the pieces of this record together with the help of Ladybug's Lucky Charm, which in this episode's tape. They keep coming up with the most out-of-pocket things to make into her Lucky Charm, and it's hilarious. So she tapes this record back together, breaks it again, then the akumatization goes away. Everyone makes up, the end. Final thoughts. I ended up rambling a little more than I intended. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. Another fantastic episode with even more new variations to the formula and the introduction of yet another awesome new Miraculous hero. Story's great, plot is solid, comedy's top-notch, especially Shadow Moth's multiple failures in the beginning, which was especially hilarious. Seeing both Guitar Villain and Captain Hard Rock back again, and this time fighting each other, was amazing. The fight is a lot of fun. Purple Tigress is spectacular in both design and fighting style. So happy Juleka finally got to become a miraculous hero, just one episode after her girlfriend Rose, no less. And the ending is outstanding. Let's talk a bit about Purple Tigress, because this design is freaking awesome, dude. Like, it is such a cool design, because you have white with magenta, I think. It's like a weird pinkish purple. And you have these stripes going down the white parts of this suit. And then you have a multicolored mask, you have multicolored gloves, including one black glove that's adorned with the Miraculous, which comes with claws. And then you have the hair, which, taking inspiration from how Juleka's hair fades from, like, blue to purple, or, sorry, black to purple. It's sometimes hard to tell with this 3D animation. Here, her hair fades from, like, hot pink to purple to red. And that hair is up in a ponytail and curves upwards. It's such a cool design, dude. Seriously, such a cool design. Sure, pacing-wise, it's a bit erratic and all over the place, but aside from that, this one's a blast. Do I think it's better than the Captain Hard Rock episode? No. Do I think it's better than the Guitar Villain episode? Probably not. But this episode together with both of them together is still a great watch. It's still great, it's still fun, and it's just another great episode of Miraculous, showing that Season 4 is starting to pick up after a very slow start. So, without further ado, let's get into the final verdict for this episode. That way I don't end up rambling for almost 20 minutes like I did with the last one. Final verdict for this episode is a 9 out of 10. If it weren't for the pacing, it would be a 10. It's that close. It is a great episode. It's a fantastic episode. And you definitely need to check it out if you haven't seen it. Well, that's it. And that's the last Miraculous review for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And I'll see you guys next time when we tackle Season 4, Episode 13 of Miraculous Ladybug, titled Optigami. And at this point, I think we're about halfway through the season, so... Yep. Halfway. But we still have a good bit to go. See you next time.